everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have the top-rated rookie running back in the draft against the best running back in the league. It's Ezekiel Elliott going up against Adrian Peterson. So with that, let's get up to the new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage takes us to one of the newest jewels on the NFL landscape, U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And his first pass is incomplete. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And now the defense for Dallas.
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A big play there on 4th and 1. 47 yards. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And his first carry, he loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Now Bridgewater. And here's the first NFL catch from Laquan Treadwell. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Laquan Treadwell from 8 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. One man in the backfield, Elliott. He's going to get the football. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. This offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
And for Dez Bryant, Charles, they're going to continue to track that foot, of course, that gave him trouble last year.
They wanted to hold him out of the first week of preseason, but he talked him into getting some snaps and actually made a catch during the game.
Yeah, he played 10 snaps to be precise. Also caught a 10-yard touchdown pass. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Everson Griffin was a valuable reserve for most of his career, but has really blossomed since entering the starting lineup.
And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And another reception by Jason Witten, all reliable for Tony Romo. You know what they say, partner. Once you get your first 1,000 catches, it's all gravy after that.
Yeah, one of 2 tight ends. He and Tony Gonzalez in the 1,000-catch club in the tight end department. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play real.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On 2nd down, here's Romo. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
And Beasley with it over the middle.
The first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They do snap it. Now Romo. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 59 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score.
Abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far. They tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Working a nice play.
And against a really good defensive back. Right there together, and over the top, the receiver wins the battle.
To throw is Bridgewater. And they win big on 1st down.
Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not.
Adrian Peterson. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 43 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's up and good.
A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in. The ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
With nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his quarter. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th.
Unable to complete it in the end zone, a big-time drop.
Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And we are all time
If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
The ball to gain the yardage. It's a leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
Again, it's Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere.
Success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to...
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Viking, and look out. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
So